All right, so we had an episode, guys. We had an episode. This is the finale, Kim. This is the finale.
Yeah, let me say what I think. First of all, I'm a prima donna. When I go on vacation, I don't pedal a bike. I don't go to like barbecues and do shots. That's just not who I am. I don't put them down for it. But the Jersey trips are like so below what the Beverly Hills does, what OC does, what Atlanta does. Like, wow. They just like, remember the one time when they were all driving in like a trailer? They all had their own like trailer, RV. Like,
Yes.
wow, that's not the SUV. Like, that's not my kind of trip. I'm not into that stuff in there. And I'm not going to put anybody down, but they're grown ass men. That's all they want to do is shots and Joe, then the spicy chicken and Joe puking in the toilet bowl and putting a dildo down his mouth so that he could puke. I don't know. I mean, listen, I am not a snob by any, everyone knows it. I'm very down to earth, but that's just not my cup of tea. Oh, I was like, wow. And when they walked into the last restaurant and they were like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I didn't think there was anything special about it. Maybe it was better than the barbecue places that were going during the day and pedaling a bike and drinking shots while you pedal. But that's just not the way we roll, David. You know that. We don't roll like that. And I'm not saying that there was anything wrong with it. It's just I don't roll like that.
Well, first off, you might be ready for the Beverly Hills deep dive. You might be, because you're not going to see that over there where they're spending $50,000 on a necklace. But I didn't have all of that reaction, but I did have the reaction when they walked in and Dolores is like, this is a nice place. And I'm like, what? Like, this is just it's like a normal place. Like, this isn't
there was high tops with people in shorts and flip flops.
So I mean, I had a little
with that.
I had a little bit of a moment there too of like, okay, well, this is Luis is listen, guys, it's 24/7. They follow you. Like they film so many hours to get 15 minutes on camera. Like, it's like, if you aren't ready, you are going to come unraveled. You will not beat Andy Cohen. You will not beat Netflix for Selling Sunset. You will not beat Jersey Shore and Sally Ann Salsato. You will be exposed on whatever network, whatever reality, it will come out. And so it's not for the faint of heart. This reality career is not for the faint of heart. You go back and forth between like, you make a ton of money in like year 4 on, and or 5, and you go back and like, it's a lot of money for nothing versus like, it's a lot of money and it's actually no money because you give your whole life for this, and then they kick you out and roll you down the hill till you get black and blues all over you, and the door is locked when they are done with you. When they are done, they are done. You were used and you were abused. And it's like, there's the door, and don't you dare call us. Good fucking luck. We'll call you when we need you. So I guess you both get something out of it, not being negative, but I mean, Luis is starting to show a little something here in this finale, huh?
Can I just quiz you on something?
Yeah.
Now think about this. When did Luis lose his shit? What was said by Teresa that made him lose his shit when he was like, we're going to go into our 50,000 square foot house and you're never going to have to work a day and this and that? What did she say to him that his face twisted and he flipped out? Do you remember?
What did she say? I like this game. Did she say, I'm just guessing, like, calm down?
No, she said, and Margaret said that you said one of your exes not stabbed her boyfriend, and he, because that's got to be a lie. So he said to himself right in that moment, oh, she's starting to believe some of the things. She started, because she brought it up. She would never do that, right? And he like flipped out, and instead of saying, yes, I did say that, and yes, it did happen, he was like, oh, he flipped out, and that's when he went nuts. I'm done. Because what are you going to answer to that? He did say that on camera. Also, when he asked Joe Gorga for her hand in marriage, Emma, Pat, I thought we were going to fall off our chairs. I called him right away. I'm like, you got to be kidding me with this. You've got to be kidding me with this. And, he makes these crazy faces and he's just, I'm sorry. I think he's really weird. I think he's really weird. I think his face makes all these crazy faces when he's questioned about things that, he's said on the show, like about the knife, like she said that you said your ex-girlfriend stabbed her boyfriend. That's when he lost his shit. So it's like, first of all, I liked his jacket. I liked his jacket. It was cool.
I don't even remember his jacket.
Yeah, it had like this spine going up the back that was crystal. It was cool.
I like that.
What the hell was her outfit though? I mean, they were
what did she wear?
Her,
I don't remember.
They were comparing her to Crocodile Dundee because the way she walked in dressed, it was really funny. They are terrible dressed. Oh my God, the way they dress. But he actually wore a cool jacket, he had cool shoes, cool t-shirt. But he lost his shit. And but they keep saying, oh, he was the calm at the reunion, but that's what they know how to do. He probably saw the way he behaved and said, oh, I better clear this up. I better clear this one up. So of course he's going to calm everything down in the reunion. They will fall for it.
Okay, a lot of things there. I mean, I see what you're saying. I have to say, I do think he is a little strange in front of the camera to me. Yes, he is. He is. I mean, you can't deny that. Like, even if there wasn't all this strange stuff out there about him, it's a little strange. Second of all, I have mixed feelings about the Joe Gorga thing. There's times where I believed it and I thought, look, I went back and forth. I was like, that is just so sweet. It is. But then there were times where I'm like, if this man is like a con artist, he's good. He's good, right? Like, so I went back and forth between like, is this like, I just look, I don't know. You just don't know.
Well, I think part of him is trying to win Joe over. I think part of that is, listen, I'm not going to say he's 100% a monster. I don't even know the guy. I think part of it is he wants to be accepted. I think that. And, that was his way of showing respect to Joe. And, kudos to that. But it's just so embarrassing. I mean, first the scroll with all the things that he loved. I mean, I like romance, but come on. And I've never heard the term love bubble. Enough, a 50-year-old woman. No one's going to pop her love bubble. No, I mean, shut up with that. Oh my God.
Well, let me also say, I do think Melissa and Joe and this isn't like just because they apologize to you now, but like they are handling this being in the middle very well. They really are. I mean, like Joe is like, look, there's no parents left. He's coming to me, and it doesn't diminish anything in the group, but like, okay, like that's this, right? So he's handling it well. And Melissa, for her part, is really like, look, what more do you want from me, Teresa? Like, yeah, I mean, I follow you